Hey, how y'all doing? Go along with yesterday, the ending part of yesterday, where I was talking about, wealthy people being good at one thing and stuff, but then being listened to on all this other stuff, like they have some, knowledge greater than most other people, when a lot of them don't. A lot of them are not very educated when it comes to different things, but they get a lot of yes people, and people act like, what they're saying is the greatest thing, like they're, hey, you've seen it around there, and I've seen it around there too. You know how many times I've seen, someone who is not a famous rich person say something really good and something that really makes you think and stuff, and no one really listens to them, and everyone kind of blows it off. And then I've seen someone who's wealthy or has a big platform or a celebrity or something say the exact same thing, and then you got hundreds, thousands of oh, that's the greatest, who would have came up with that, blah blah blah. Well, a lot of people have already come with that. A lot of people have already said a lot of stuff that you're hearing from people who are just popular or have wealth or whatever. A lot of people have already said all this stuff. A lot of the stuff that people with wealth say, a lot of people have already proved what they're saying wrong, but no one listens to the person that's telling them, hey, what they're saying is wrong, because they're so caught up. Well, this person has a bunch of money, so that, they somehow are just, they know everything. They're just, they have all the knowledge in the world because they have a lot of money and stuff. That's bogus. That's so stupid. It really is. It really is. And people who think that aren't stupid. I'm not saying that and everything, but it's just it's a silly thought process and stuff. Listen, you see, as if you look around and you see the nonsense that celebrities and stuff get into, you see the nonsense that they say, you see the nonsense and stuff. It's like, they're normal people that are great at one thing and something that brought them a lot of wealth. It doesn't necessarily mean that they know more, that they're smarter, than they're more talented, that they're this than any other human being and stuff. It doesn't mean that, because as I said earlier this week, we all have talents, we all have gifts, we all have things we're good at and stuff. We are all people who are capable of doing great things and who have great things inside of us, all of us. You don't have to have a lot of wealth. You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be a politician. You don't have to be any of that stuff to be someone that knows what they're talking about. But also, you need to be wise enough and have enough brains on your own side to recognize that a lot of the people that are wealthy, that are celebrities and stuff, have no idea what the hell they're talking about. They really don't. And stop giving so much weight to them while ignoring your friend or this person or whatever that's really telling you some really smart, good, knowledgeable stuff, that's coming from growth and learning and experience and so on and so forth, that they're not just pulling out of their butt, that they actually know these things and stuff that get ignored, and you're not listening to them. Start listening to them. But like I said, you have to get yourself wise enough to where you can recognize that. So, something to think about. Have an awesome Thursday. You're an awesome, amazing human being, and I love you so much. Peace out.